Finally, in Victor's Wargaming, we can try Demeo Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked. So we go to Heroes, we can see here. This is the Dragonborn Paladin Bolthrax Bright Scale. You can go for new heroes and you're going to see. The reason this one is here is because I have created this hero, but we can customize it as you're going to see in a few moments. For example, if you select this one, which is the one that I did, you go to proceed, and the only thing that you can do here is to change the name. Like this. And you're going to get yourself a new character with a different name. So you can level the characters, as you can see. You can manage it with different weapon stats and stuff like that. When you choose each of them,
all right, let's do this before I change my mind.
You can see their character sheet here, which is going to tell you the name, a little bit of the biography, the class, the species, the role, abilities, and the cards, because the game is using cards for the abilities and items. So feel free to go ahead.
I wield the weave like a weaver. Ugh, something cooler than that.
And you can pause and read each of the biographies here.
I won't lose another friend.
You picked the big guy. Good choice.
Apart from the halfling, the dragonborn, the tiefling, and the human, there is going to be the possibility to select the dwarf Tharok and the elf bard Lydia, as you can see, but they are locked in here. Just to give you an idea, we have with Bolthrax Bright Scale, we have the Divine Smite, we have the Warding Bond, which is a protection for an ally will absorb half of the incoming damage. Acid Breath is going to deal damage. Replenish Armor, you have a Potion of Healing and Aura of Vitality that will heal you and allies within area of effect. Okay, so the only thing that I can see is that you cannot rotate the figurine when you are in those screens. I'm gonna go back in here and you can see you cannot rotate it. But I think that apart from that, I really like the visuals, the design. So when you go and play, you can see here that there are, for example, different like modules here. Embers of Chaos, I think is this one, but this is for the first campaign. So I'm going to select this one.
For me, your problems.
You just select your hero in this screen. You can see that you can remove them. So you just go here and you select your party members, and that's it. As you can see in here, we have two options. We have the Neverwinter Wood, and also we have the Mushroom Hollow. The Mushroom Hollow is, it says that is danger and intrigue lead onward, drawing you to the entrance of a dungeon. And the Neverwinter Wood is a like narrative type of an adventure. This is, as it says here, a glimpse of narrative adventure and a descent into a vast dungeon. What we are going to do in the video is going to be the dungeon. So you have this beautiful map in here. The beautiful thing about this, and that is my personal opinion, is that you can rotate, and you're basically on a living room watching a tabletop, and you just have all the pieces here. For example, you can see down here the characters. You can go you can zoom in very closely here and see them. Look at this. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You can enjoy the characters like this. I like the detail, how all of these small figurines are so detailed. They look so beautiful. This is Bolthrax, the Dragonborn. You can see it here. This is the Halfling, which is a sorcerer. And the human archer. Then we have this enemy. Over here we can see the dwarf sitting here with potions. And I like this thing here at the back. You can see that there's a whole different world outside the table. You can see there a lot of pictures of different artwork. Here we see the two dice. We have the D20 and we have the one that is the Demeo die over here, in which you have critical hit, normal hit, and miss. Those are the options that you have. Look at this. This is going to be one of the druids, elf druids, that we're going to face in the dungeon. And here we have the map. Neverwinter here, the crags. This is the Emerald Tavern. These options are unavailable here. You can see these three options over here. Logger's Camp and the Thunder Tree. And this is the Neverwinter Wood, which is the narrative story. And here we see the one that we're going to go.
An earthy musk thickens the air, rich with damp rot and something stranger, clinging to the throat like an unspoken warning. You've reached the caves of Mushroom Hollow. A haze hangs in the cave, curling in slow, deliberate swirls. At its heart, a lone figure stands, its form humanoid, but shaped from fungus and pulsing with quiet vitality. When it speaks, its voice comes not to your ears. Words take form in your mind, molding meaning from memory, speaking in impressions that leave no room for doubt.
Come no further. Your kind is not welcome.
Now, by the way, this is a pretty difficult dungeon for a test, but I had a lot of fun trying this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it in this video, but I'm going to try to do my best. It is difficult, but let's see what happens this time. So the Myconid guard says, "Come no further, your kind is not welcome," and you can see the narrator is the dungeon master. So the good thing about Demeo Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked is that you are really having the experience of the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop in a digital form. They are trying to make the rules a little bit simpler, but there is the essence of Dungeons and Dragons, and that's what it makes it very, very nice. You can deceive it with a medium chances with charisma or intimidate, or you can simply attack. Let's try to... I don't think you can beat this one, even though if you throw the dice, but I'm gonna show you. You can just intimidate it. You need to roll a 12 or higher to succeed. This is going to be the DC, which is the difficulty class, because it depends on the stats of the characters, basically. So you hit roll and you have the opportunity to throw the d20 or the Demeo die. You can grab it and do this manually with the mouse like this, or you can just press spacebar.
You think of the dead Myconids from Thunder Tree and adopt a threatening stance.
Murderers.
There we go. The battle begins. Okay, what they did here, because these guys throw poison, they have poisoned these squares. If you want to heal yourself, including poison, you can use Poison of Healing. But at this point, what we're going to do is simply grab. We are now with Bolthrax. He is the leader of the party because we have selected him. You can go and see the character sheet, which is not present. You can skip the turn or delay the turn. These points here are the amount of action movement points that you have. So you can move and grab the figurine and place it wherever you want, as long as you don't go further into the delineated blue region. So what I'm going to do is to simply attack this one, very simple, like this, and I'm going to throw the die.
Escape judgment.
I still have 1 point. I can either move or I can simply attack again. Acid Breath is going to be good in here, so I'm going to do that. Where's the die?
Spicy lunch.
Okay, now it's the turn of the human. So she is an archer, so I'm going to shoot these other guys.
Breathe. Focus. Loose. As natural as breath.
This is the sorcerer, so I'm going to move in here. I just used one of the movement points, and what I'm going to do here is a fireball.
Okay, big magic time.
This one is a tiefling rogue. She can do things like stealth, throw daggers, and gas bomb. So what I'm going to do is to throw daggers in here.
Catch you later.
And just attack in here. This is a direct attack.
Should have stayed home.
I think now it's time to heal. So I'm gonna grab the potion. And now I can move further in here. I'm going to go here and say skip the turn, use the potion.
Hey, that feels better.
And now I can attack this one.
From me to you with loathing.
Here they come.
Now it's poisoned again. Just finished with this guy. This is a critical hit. Now I can move here. So the dungeon objective. We have to locate the exit to the next dungeon floor and find and defeat the monster who holds the exit rune, So this is the whole premise here. There is going to be one particular enemy that holds the key, and you will have to find the exit. The exit is around here, but you will need to find first the way to open that door. But we have to defeat a very, very powerful enemy in here. So that's what we're going to do. As we move, we are going to uncover the fog of war of the beautiful map that we have here. As you can see, it is sitting on the table, which is pretty interesting. So I'm going to move this here, and I'm not going to shoot at it. First of all, I know that there's someone there, so I'm going to move here and open the door. Of course, we have here a Radical Elf Ranger. This is a very tough one, by the way. I don't know, I don't have a potion at this point, and this one is still carrying the poison from the previous encounter. So I'm going to move this one here. What I'm going to do now is to do a Ray of Frost and attack this one. Okay, that's a miss. As you can see, you can miss. So I'm gonna bring this one here. Throw the dagger. Let's hope that we're not going to miss this time. It's a critical hit.
Out of my misery.
It is the foe's turn.
Here we go. I think he missed. You see these guys? These are elf druids. We need to defeat the elf druids first. But we have a huge guy here with the key. The rat attacked. By the way, I think the rat is this type of creature that is going to attack, and it could attack their own allies, so to speak. We need to get this radical elf druid. It's important to defeat the radical elf, because the radical elf is going to regenerate the troll. Now we see here explosive barrel. It is important to do that as well. We need to. These are trying to run away, and I'm not going to allow this. But first, we need to move this guy. Okay, now we are in range here. We can, in a way, cast an aura that heals you and allies within it at the end of your turn. Or we can just hit that one. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is protect, let's see, protect a single ally by absorbing half of all damage, incoming damage. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect her.
Stop getting hit.
And now, because I'm protecting her, because this guy could follow her, you know. So this is what I'm going to do. Let us bring this one here.
Knew you'd slip up.
Now I'm frozen, but I can do this one. I'm close to this one, but I have frozen. You can see I have cold. I take 100 extra cold damage and has -1 move range. Now, I'm going to use against this one fire arrows. This thing here indicates that it's going to use one of the movement action points, and this one indicates that doesn't need to use that. And this is the cooldown time. So I'm going to shoot this one. Let's hope that we make a critical, but we didn't. Now it's time to move the small halfling. This one is burning now, it's good. So let us look at this. We can use Misty Step, teleport to a tile inside. I'm gonna teleport here because then I'm going to be able to move further. So I'm going to move here. And finally I'm going to do a Ray of Frost, or I think fireball is going to be better.
Hot potato.
Yeah, we defeated the other one, which is pretty good. We need to defeat the radical druids. It's important. Now, this one has this thing stealth. Going to stealth, becoming undetectable by hostile creatures for 3 turns. Or I can just do dash, increase movement range for this turn. I'm going to do this one.
Always one step ahead.
So I can move further. I need to grab this one. One thing that I'm going to do, let me see. I will throw a gas bomb here. Oh, that was a miss, but it's okay because it's going to throw that thing. And I'm going to throw a dagger here.
Heads up.
Brace yourself.
Now, okay, this is going to attack me. This guy has burning, but look at this. We need to be very careful.
Time to be the hero.
Okay, this guy is burning, but it doesn't matter if we don't get this guy down here. It's important for us to get that guy. So what I'm going to do is the next thing. We can do Aura of Vitality. Heals me and the allies. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to move further. I need to attack these guys. I need to get them. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to open the door and move further in here. Now you see here, this thing here is the fountain of healing, which we need with this guy. So I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna move here. Now it's turn for the tiefling with stealth. I can use stealth.
I'm already gone.
This guy is not going to be able to touch me,
Enemies
so I can
up.
move further. He doesn't see the tiefling.
Evil hurts.
The rats can miss very often and can attack each other.
Slow me down.
Okay, now it's time for this guy. I need to deal with these two. So first, heals me and the allies within, and I don't need any movement points for this. It says that Aura of Vitality at the end of the turn, allies within 3 squares will heal 2. Okay. So I'm going to... another thing that you can do here, you see drag cards here to trash? You can discard cards and get a new card in here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Divine Smite against this one. Let's hope we do a critical hit here.
Stand still for smiting.
Excellent. And I'm going to defeat it like this.
Hear that? It's justice.
Oh, it's still alive. But now we have a few options here. We have used the Healing Fountain. These guys are poisoned, including this one. I can open the chest. We can find a potion for Tibi, but I need to defeat these guys here. First, I'm going to grab this. because the movement is going to be worth it. I have this poison barrel. Places a barrel that deals poison damage and creates poison gas when exploded. This doesn't use anything, so I'm going to throw this here. So let's see, I'm going to go move a few tiles. I'm just going to Hail of Thorns in here. Sadly, it was not a critical. The other one is defeated. Look at this one. Prismatic Spray. Cast 8 rays of light at targets within a cone, and each one dealing a different damage type. Each target is hit by 1 ray. Some are hit twice. We have the Barricade that places a small barricade that blocks movement. We could use that one here. It is not going to place a big barricade, but at least we're going to be able to do something here. So I'm going to move in here. And finally, I'm going to go for the prismatic thing. There we go. And it's a critical, that's good.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Now, the troll is not going to be able to regenerate because those druids like to regenerate the troll. So now, we have Potion of Fire Immunity, grants immunity to burning and fire. That is with her, where I can attack it. Please do a critical. Oh, I missed.
Don't make me work for it.
And now he knows I'm here, so I'm gonna move here.
Enemy's turn.
It obviously regenerates because it's a troll. I think he missed. Oh, the rats are attacking the barricade. Okay, now it's time to move this guy here. Let's do the barricade, because at the end the barricade is not using anything of the movement points. So I'm gonna move here, and then I'm just going to fully replenish your physical armor. I'm going to do that.
Polished.
I'm protected right now, and now I can... We have to concentrate on the troll, so I'm gonna bring this one here. He's still poisoned. And place this one here.
Ouch. Can I call a timeout?
Okay, it's time for this one here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack it, never mind. Wow, this tiefling is missing already like four times or something like that. What is this? I can still use this, but never mind. I'm gonna use stealth. No, I can't. So I'm just going to move. I'm just going to stay here, because if I move back, he missed. Good. But he's regenerating. I need to defeat him quickly. That was a big hit. But the good thing is that I have isolated the troll. I've isolated the troll. He's not able to be replenished by the druids just by his own nature. This is a critical hit, which is good. Now I can move here. I'll do a poison barrel here. Let's throw the poison barrel. Is it possible to throw it here? Or is it just possible to throw it here, I think? I need to shoot. But I will have to poison that guy.
The arrow bites deep. Will it slow me down?
Yeah, it's poisoned. Now he's poisoned, and I'm going to do now a firebolt here.
I love this part.
Now it's time to do a blink strike, which is teleport to a target and deal physical damage, then enter stealth. Let's do it. Finally a critical. Finally a critical. There we go. Now I'm going to move backwards. It's time of the troll is defeated. And I have the key now. Fantastic. Okay, now. We're doing good. I have the key, as you can see. If you hover over him, you see that you have the exit rune. So now we can exit. So what I'm going to do is... I don't know where the exit is, but... I think we will move through here. So let's follow here. We have this thing here dropped, so we can just grab whatever it is in here. We picked a new card. The death ward says that protects the target from a single killing blow. Destructive wave strikes the ground, dealing thunder and radiant damage while pushing back all other targets. Okay, he's not poisoned, so let's move forward here. She's not poisoned, so I'm gonna open the door. We have plenty of enemies here and another troll here, so now we can say that it's going to be better to move down in here. So I'm just going to skip with this one or delay the turn. Let's see if we can move through here just to have a peek. What we got here? I have a critical here. We go. There. Okay, here we can see only rats. So I just delayed the turn, as you can see, and now it's time for me to move here. So I'm gonna move here, and that's it.
It is the foe's turn.
They know I'm here, so I will have to run away. Now I'm poisoned. This guy can throw rocks and stuff. So let's hurry here. Let's move. There's something here. It could be a chest or it could be a fountain of healing. I'm gonna move here. Finally, I'm going to move my way down here because gonna use stealth.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Enemy
I think she's trapped in here, which is not good. Oh my god, they are going to attack her all the way. Why she's trapped in here? Okay, I need to protect her. Is it possible to do it? Okay, now I'm trapped here, I need to move.
I see the gap.
I'm still trapped in here. That's not good. What can I do here? Summon a companion to fight by your side. Move a few tiles. There we go.
A glimmer of light.
I
hits
can
your
still
eyes.
summon the companion.
It's coming from a narrow crevice in the walls. Peeking in, you see a small shape in the far end of the opening.
Picking in, you see a small shape in the far end of the opening. Let's do a reach in. I need a roll of 10.
Reach in and grab onto the shape. The ragged fur of the now aggravated rat surprises you, but you have no time to react as the critter bites down on you.
It's a rat.
Someone aid me.
Okay, now she is down, but she can still crawl. Okay, let's move down here. We see another chest in here. I can clearly do this.
Shocking.
I can move here and attack this guy.
Should have ducked.
Enemy's turn.
Here we are in a bad situation. We need to focus on finding the exit here. Hopefully the troll is going to ignore us, and there's a lot of poison here. Okay, now this is what you can do. You can put the figurine over the one that has fallen. You help the one that has fallen and you continue. But what I'm going to do here is heal myself. That's what I need. Well, actually I'm going to protect myself like this.
Justice needs.
Move a few tiles. Okay, now I have the possibility to summon a creature here
Let's hunt.
that can help me, which is a animal, because she's a ranger. Okay, now I'm gonna do the following. This I cannot reach it, but I can reach this one, I think. Oh, almost a critical.
That's how it's done.
There you go. Now I'm gonna throw cold. By the way, I think I can reach this one again. Just need to make our life easier here. It's time to do damage here. I missed.
That was a
Ah,
disaster.
this is not good. Yes, it was a disaster indeed. Knock out.
Yeah, I hit hard.
You hear a soft, mushy sound coming from next to you. A small mushroom has quickly begun to expand in your presence.
Yeah, this one. I need a DC 14.
You fail
10.
to act quickly as the expanding mushroom has come to its breaking.
There you go. It's apparently affecting me, but I'm going to attack this one again. Yes, I managed to hit.
Should have ducked.
Fantastic.
Enemy's turn.
This one is protecting the retreat. The wolf in here.
That.
Here comes the justice.
Okay, let's move. Good critical hit.
Comes the justice.
Let's run. Now let's open this.
It appears this is no ordinary treasure chest. As the mimic is about to bite down, you
Brace for impact. It's an easy DC with roll of 5, so let's do it. Oh, 8. Yeah. Excellent. So now I can grab this thing here as well. We got a new card. Reduce all damage taken in the next attack by half. Perfect. I don't have anything. I'm gonna open the door in here. We have only rats in here, so I'm going to drop this one.
Go ahead. I'll roll.
Throw a flask that creates water tiles and applies wet. And grants immunity to burning. This thing here is a mimic, which... let's do this one. Let's protect her as well and do stealth if it's possible.
I was never here.
Okay. No one can see her.
enemies up.
Good thing is that, yeah, they are not seeing the tiefling, but they are now attacking the halfling. Oh, they are following us in here. At least the wolf is defending us. Oh, the tiefling is now downed. Okay, it's time for the defense situation here. Let us move. This thing inflicts burning, so I'm going to do that. Place a critical or something. Wow, this thing is powerful. Can we protect this guy here?
Try to die now.
I'm gonna place her here. Covers an area in spider webs, inflicting target inside with entangled. So yeah, let's do this.
Swift as a shadow.
Good feeling about this.
And now it's time for this guy to move. Let's move away from all of this situation. He's like crawling. Now this one. Yeah, we can clearly maintain the attention here. So I'm just going to continue here. I'm thinking let us open this one here.
Here they come.
Okay, I need to heal this guy.
Someone aid me.
Now it's downed. Oh my god. This is not good. I have to help her. Okay, let's bring her here. Wait a second, what is this? What is this thing? Hunter's mark.
This ends when I say.
Okay, I'm gonna mark him. Move a few tiles. Move here. I think I can hit him.
One shot. No safe place.
Okay, let's bring this guy here. So now I can revive him. Now we can continue here.
Enemy's turn.
Slow me down.
Okay. Frightened to it and adjacent enemies. Or Destructive Wave, which is a very powerful one. But I'm gonna do Wrathful Smite, that necrotic damage here. Please, good critical.
Fighting. Do.
Yeah, now it's frightened, which is fantastic. Now I can use either Destructive Wave or Thunderous Smite. Replenish the armor. That's the one that I'm going to use.
All
Okay, now it's time for... I don't know. Let's just move. Just continue here.
Enemies up.
Let's find the exit. Oh yeah, that's still frightened. That's good. So I can move further. Great. Let's cover here. If something happens.
Let's tug on the weave and see
Let's
what
continue
unravels.
moving here. There are rats in here, so I'm going to simply grab this thing here. Potion,
It is
please.
the foe's turn.
These rats are not so powerful.
Ducked right into that.
One more point here, okay. Heal all allies and clear negative status. Okay. Let's do it.
Hey, that feels better.
Oh, that was a very good card indeed. Fantastic. Let's move here. I think the exit is here. So I'm going to throw a flask that creates an oil tiles and applies oil to all of these guys. I'm going to do this, so I'm going to destroy all of them.
Stand back, everybody.
Lucky.
Excellent. Let's move here.
It is the foe's turn.
Those the card of Frightened and this other card that made the Jessic's Ranger to heal everyone. Wow, that was overpowered. Okay, let's continue here. Let's open the door. It's a good place to move. I'm still going to do this so I can move further. Throw the die.
Die.
Excellent. I'm gonna move here. Throw the die. Critical.
Adabracada? Abacadabra. Whatever.
Open. There we go. Let's just move here. Move in here.
Enemies up.
We're about to find the exit here.
Ducked right into that.
Okay. Do we have something here that can help us to do... Makes a target untargetable for 3 turns or until it deals damage. Destructive wave. I'm just going to continue advancing here.
Adventure beckons.
Yeah, now look at this. Still damage here to these small rats.
Adabracada?
Critical.
Abacadabra. Whatever.
Good. That's the exit, so now we can protect the
Brace
exit in here.
For the wolves.
Time to move.
Do we open this one? Great. Let's get out of here. So we just need to wait the
Enemies up.
the one that has the key, which is Bolthrax.
Behold my might.
Okay, in the meantime, let's move here and exit. There we go. Thank you for playing. Your journey has just begun. Thank you for playing a limited edition Steam Next Fest time has been saved for you. The release is going to be November 20th. This is Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked. This was it.